Your guide to paying for college. If you're feeling overwhelmed about your options to pay for college, you are definitely not alone. According to Ohio State University National Student Financial Wellness Study, 74% of college students strongly agreed that they were stressed about their finances. This is where Ascent can help you. Launch your journey to paying for college with these 4 steps. Step number 1, understand your finances. First things first, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Take a minute to understand how much your college education will cost. How much money have you and your family put toward your education, and how much money will you need to cover the rest? Once you've pieced together the bigger picture, you can focus on what you need to do to achieve it. Create a personalized plan that breaks down the cost of everything and how much financial aid you've already received, including scholarships, grants, and other money you've secured. It's important to not only think about your finances in school, but also after you graduate. If you're taking out loans to help cover the costs of college, make sure you can afford the payments after graduation. Once you've got a good idea of your finances, you can move on to step number 2, apply for scholarships. Need help getting started? Here's a few do's and don'ts to help you navigate the process of applying for scholarships. Do's: apply sooner than later, double check scholarship deadlines and submission dates, be patient, and continue applying to new scholarships while you wait to hear back from others. Don'ts: don't rule out no essay scholarships, don't forget to ask for letters of recommendation, and don't miss deadline.
Lastly, win or lose, don't stop applying to scholarships.
If you do end up winning a scholarship, and we're hoping you do, don't forget to tell your school. It could affect the amount of financial aid offered to you. So, you've got your money, now what? It's time for step number 3. Look at your options carefully and make an informed decision on what's best for your financial future. When it comes to federal grants and financial aid, we recommend only borrowing what you need. Keep in mind that even if you accept part of your financial aid package, you still may be eligible for a greater amount later. What if grants and your financial aid award aren't enough to pay for college? Move on to step number 4, explore private student loans. Private student loans work differently than federal student loans, so it's important to know what you can expect when borrowing from a private lender. A private student loan is a type of financial aid that can be used for college-related expenses like tuition, fees, and housing. Unlike federal student loans, private student loans are funded by banks. Some benefits of private student loans include the ability to find your financial freedom while also being rewarded for having good credit. Think you've got these 4 steps down? Let's take a quick look back just to make sure. Step number 1, understand your finances. Step number 2, apply for scholarships. Step number 3, review your options and choose the best option for your financial future. And step number 4, explore the option of private student loan.
We know this is a lot to remember, so we created a free downloadable checklist to pay for college that can be your go-to guide for key dates for financial aid and scholarships, lists of resources you'll need for the FAFSA, and tips about student loans. Download your copy today at ascentfunding.com/checklist.
Earlier, we mentioned how lots of students are stressed about paying for college, but following these tips will hopefully take some of the stress off you and your family while launching into a successful financial journey.